Is child support the new spousal support? The reason I'm asking that is because that is today's topic. Now, I have a clip here from Tyrese and then from a woman who's breaking down Tyrese's finances. So let's get into this video and have this conversation. Make sure you comment your thoughts while you're watching this video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel because I will be uploading daily content. Now, my name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so here we go.
Baby mama number 1 and 2. If you ain't learned already, I ain't giving you shit. Like I fought to earn this life, I'm gonna fight to keep it. Not giving it away to nobody. Ain't nobody gonna take this. I'm gonna shoot, stab, and kill over mine. Protect this bottom line at all cost. I've earned it, and I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect it as hard as I've earned it. That goes for all my homies, anybody in my family, anybody I ever marry again. If you think I'm about to just get...
Wait a minute. Did he just say marry again? Tyrese, have you not learned your lesson? Let's continue.
Give it to you. After I worked this hard to get it, you definitely got me confused. You definitely got the wrong one.
Y'all do not feel sorry for Tyrese because look at this number over here. That's Tyrese's monthly income. He makes $275,000 per month. And she only asked for $10,000 a month in child support. And let's not forget how when his older daughter graduated from the 9th grade, he gifted her with a Rolls Royce. His ex-wife was simply asking for the same amount of child support that he paid for his other daughter, but she was being reasonable with him. Well, Tyrese only wants to pay $3,500 a month in child support. The court said that's not reasonable because in one day, you make $12,500. Therefore,
oh my God, $12,000 per day? Oh my gosh. Let's continue.
The child support he had been paying, they said, is not even a full day's work. $175,000 per month.
Well, it looks like we have our answer. Now, this is definitely spousal support. This has nothing to do with the child. This has everything to do with getting this man's money. Now, let me explain something to you guys really quick because I used to be an actor. I used to be a model and a dancer and all of that stuff, right? In the entertainment field. I was not a musician, so I don't know how that money works, but I can tell you how money as an actor goes. Now, first, let me say this. Tyrese hit the lottery. He hit the actor's jackpot, the actor's fantasy, being able to book Fast and Furious 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It continuously goes on like a damn TV show, right? So is he getting a lot of money? Is he receiving a lot of money? Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to being in the spotlight, when it comes to being an actor, if you don't have a movie on or a TV show or a commercial or some type of project that's out and being constantly shown and a whole bunch of people are watching it, there is no paycheck coming in. So this beautiful breakdown that this woman had, oh my gosh, this sounds amazing, right? It sounds like she knew exactly what she's talking about. Now, before I say what I'm gonna say, let me say this. I do not know Tyrese's finances. I do not know if what we're seeing is actually what his finances are. But let me say this. Tyrese did not want to be divorced from this woman. This woman did not want to be with Tyrese. And she said she had people in her ear that convinced her to leave this man. Not only is she leaving this man, but she's trying to leave with his money. My question is, why does she feel so entitled to this man's money? Now, let me go ahead and say this. When it comes to money, if you have no project out, there is no money coming in unless you have that negotiated in your contract. Even that, with the residuals and royalties and all of those different types of things. it's still not going to be a certain amount of money. Again, when we think about Tyrese and we see that number that he has coming in, we're not even factoring in his bills. We're not factoring in his lifestyle, because when you're making a certain amount of money, I want y'all to think about how much money you make right now. What type of lifestyle are you living? What type of things are you paying for? Auto, right? Your car note, your insurance for your car note, whether you rent or whether you have a house, you may be paying rent, you may be paying mortgage. Then you're paying the insurance for both of those things. On top of that, the bills that come with that. On top of that, your food, how much you're gonna eat, and then your actual lifestyle. Again, what this man was giving this woman, I'm not really, I don't care that much about it, because what I'm thinking about is this: if you have a bad year or a bad 5 years, how do you still calculate this amount of money? Because just because you shot a project, just because you have a project in post-production and it's not out, it's not on Netflix, it's not anywhere for people to be seen or for people to see it, then there is no money being made off of it. Again, I don't know what he has going on the music side of things, but what I can tell you is it sounds like both of these women are not, or were not, in it for the love. They were in it for the money. This is what he's really mad about. It's not about the money. I'm sure he could care less about the money. Actually, I can't say that, because he said he's willing to protect it by any means necessary, which means he is willing to crash out. When it comes to Samantha Lee, she's giving amazing dating advice. The problem is she's clearly the opposite of it, right? So whatever she's telling other people to do, she's literally doing the opposite of it. And it sucks, because when you look at her, when I looked at her, I was like, oh my gosh, this woman is attractive. And then once I hear what's going on, I'm like, oh my God, like, is she not making her own money? Is she not doing her own thing where she's making money off of her looks, where she's making money? Listen, the only thing that I can think is maybe he has some type of investments or something else going on where this money is constantly coming in. Again, as an actor, you must stay in the spotlight and you must stay relevant. Whether it's good news or whether it's bad news, you must stay relevant, because if you don't, the money stops. And I believe that's more what he's mad about, right? Like, when he says he has to earn this, I don't think people understand what that means. I remember when I was auditioning, I was either auditioning, on set, or in acting class. I had great years and I had horrible years, right? But you still have to continue on with the grind. You still have to continue on even through the failed projects, right? Where you working with people and for some reason somebody does something shady, the camera people don't get paid, so they run off with the footage. There's so many different things that happen that I understand Tyrese's frustration. This shows me why women are not looking to do 50-50, because they want to leave with your money. This is why it's important for you to be cautious with what you do with your turn, because when it's your turn, I hope that you're enjoying it, but I hope that you're cautious, because if you're not, you could end up in this type of situation. The manipulation of love and romance sucks, because when you go to court, they are not asking you about love. They are not asking you about romance. The only thing they care about is who has the money and who's giving it up. Now, we look at this and we say, oh man, this is sad. But if we put the shoe on the other foot and now it's the woman who has to fight for her finances, oh my gosh, it is going to be hell. And I mean, all hell is going to break loose. But this seems to be the name of the game. Just like Tyrese, I'm wondering, what do you need $10,000 a month for a 3? Let's just say the child is 5. Let's just say that the child is 7. What does a 7-year-old need with $10,000 a month? On top of that, she's making her own money, right? So why does she need his money? Now, I get it. The bitterness on his side is the fact that he never wanted to divorce this woman. And because he did not want to divorce this woman, he does not want to give this woman money for her not being around. Because now it's something you constantly remember, like, dang, wait a minute, I was with this woman and I love this woman, and this woman is gonna do this to me? Oh my gosh. This is how monsters are created. So women, I would say to you, if you guys truly want that man that's gonna love you, you may want to stand up and let your voice be heard, because this is one of those situations where when Tyrese is back on the market, y'all better hope he ain't a monster. Y'all better hope that he ain't taking it like some of us men are taking it, because, and no diddy on that, when you see something like this happen, it breaks your heart. Like, oh my gosh, not only did you lose the mom and the child, not only did you lose your spouse and your child, but you also have to pay for them. Come on, that you're paying for something you no longer have access to. The way that this world generally works is you pay for access, not pay for no access. That's crazy to me. But I want y'all to think about something, because Tyrese said this a while ago, and he said that this woman was clearly with someone else. This woman was with someone else while they were married or while they were going through a divorce. I always asked, do you really think that it was during the divorce or throughout the relationship? Because I think it was throughout the relationship, but that's just me personally. This is why I keep saying, get your spirit, your mind, your body, and your finances together, because I mean, this is the reason why. See, Tyrese, he does need to go ahead and get his mind and his spirit together, because this should be a drop in the bucket. This should be paying her off, wash his hands with that whole situation, and move on with his life. Is he gonna have some time with his daughter? Maybe, maybe not. If he does, cool. If he doesn't, cool. Because regardless of what happens in his life, he has to continue to produce, right? So if he has to continue to produce, then this is just another bill. But as I stated before, when it comes to a woman, you have to really start to think and listen to what that woman is saying, and watch what she's doing. Wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger. And then, is this woman with you, or is this woman against you? When you start thinking in terms like that, you can see a little bit better what's going on. Remember, women are sexually liberated. This is why I say adapt to dating, adapt to what's going on, because they are using their sexual freedom, and they are using it to the fullest. Instagram and all these social media apps, the dating apps, it all has them in position to where they can enjoy their sexual freedom, fellas. Now, with all that being said, I have a question. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.